Hey, what's going on, everybody? Old Steve is back. Listen, do me a favor. If you enjoy the content, wait till the end of the video. But if you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button. Join us. Let me know what we should talk about next. We talk about all things news here. And right now, the Oscars just happened. I say the Oscars just happened. Other than a couple of awards that were given out, it was deadbeat, just like it has been for, I don't know, several years now. You know? One of the biggest movies of the year last year, well, the biggest movie of the year last year, won 2 awards. But it wasn't in the theaters. And people were talking about it. They were talking about it big. Some saying that there's no reason that a movie called K-Pop Demon Hunter should have won anything. Some directors saying if it's on Netflix, it shouldn't be at the Oscars. Okay, well, give me something at the theater that's worth seeing and I'll go see it. But nobody's going to the theaters anymore, which is what we're going to get into today. Now, I love K-Pop Demon Hunters personally. Right? And I don't like animated movies. I don't like animated films. I love that movie. It's great music. It's good family entertainment. What have you. But I'm going to play this clip before we talk about the rest of it. Because I want you to listen to what this guy says. Now, Bob Iger, I don't know, for those of you that don't know, is out at Disney. He's done. He's already retired once. They brought him back because they were failing again. Disney is going nowhere fast right now, and they're going to try something new, I guess, because the entertainment industry here in the United States is dying. It's on its deathbed. But I want you to listen to what this guy says right quick before we. This is coming from the PDB Bob podcast. Let's listen to what he's got to say, and then we'll talk about it. This is interesting. But they're talking about Bob Iger being out right now. All right, let's go.
They got the guy in the cheap because they're looking to do, can you
damage control?
Yeah, sort of. But these are the moves of an industry that's in the death throes. The entertainment industry, as we knew it, is dead. And some people realize it, some people don't. And the reason the entertainment industry is going through a radical transformation is because of you, people like you. Social media, the ability to create content freed from all of those, legacy baggage and everything else has led to a brave new world where the old way of doing things no longer fits. And so trying to push everybody into appointment television, which, does anybody actually watch appointment television anymore? I suppose boomers actually do, but most young people have never even turned on a cable box or even know what it actually is. Most people they don't even know who, nightly news reports. What are those? So the media the entire industry is going through some massive changes, and not everybody realizes that they're not going to win this. So I think Disney is trying to resist in the same way that Netflix and Warner are trying to resist the radical transformation that's undergoing on the industry.
Why give the job to a theme park? Rob, can you pull up?
It's the safe bet.
Do you think that's what they're doing?
It's continuity.
Okay, so Rob, can you?
And he's right. He's exactly right. The entertainment industry, as we once knew it, going to the theater on Saturday nights with the family, sitting down for the favorite show on Friday night on, NBC or ABC or CBS, those days are gone. They're gone. And Hollywood has yet to realize that. Hollywood still thinks you're going to go to the theater on Friday night or Saturday night with the family. They still think you're going to, you're going to sit down for the Housewives of BFE on Friday night with the family and think you're going to sit down to the, big news show at 5 o'clock every evening. The big national news show. Not your local. People still do watch local news, by the way. But, this is what Hollywood thinks. you know, and it's not happening. It's just not. He's exactly right with what he just said. Hollywood is the entertainment industry as we knew it 20 years ago is gone. It's dead. And they're not helping anything. That's the problem, is because Hollywood is not helping anything to free themselves from that old system that doesn't work anymore and hasn't worked in years, by not watching what content creators are doing, what podcasters are doing, what people like me are doing. Content creators all over are creating great entertainment, really funny entertainment, actual funny, quote unquote, because funny doesn't exist in Hollywood. It can't, because of cancel culture. Funny is gone in Hollywood. It's all on the web now. It's on YouTube. It's on Reddit. It's on, Discord. It's on wherever. Twitch, etc. And Hollywood's got to wake up, because they're dead. They're dead in the water. They're flailing. They're trying to catch their breath so they can swim longer, and they're drowning. But why are they drowning? Because they killed themselves. I shouldn't say it like that. They unalived what they could have had. They did it. We didn't. They did it. They did it to themselves by not moving forward with the times. I live in a small town here in Louisiana, and I tell them all the time, y'all have got to move toward the 21st century. We finally just got, and I mean, when I say finally, I mean last week, we just got fiber high-speed internet out here. You know what I mean? It's 10 years behind. So, yeah, you can't work from 10 years behind and make a success out of it. You just can't do it. And that's what they've tried to do. Now, are there entertainment industries that are working? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, et cetera, they're growing massively every day. Netflix is doing fair now, and they talked about Netflix, but Netflix is doing fair now because they got smart, and they picked up on an industry that is doing very, very, very well. So did Roku's Viki. Or Viki, rather. And that's K-dramas. The Korean film market and television market doing very, very well. Music, too. Music's another story. We'll talk about that later. But that industry, Korea, the Philippines, Japan, very, very well. They're doing extremely well. Music, movies, television, variety shows that are actually funny. I'm just saying. And it's not just because I watched them, right? And that's not why I'm saying it. I'm saying it works. It works. K-Pop Demon Hunters won 2 Oscars this year for a reason, because it worked. But it didn't come from Disney. Disney is a failed company at this point. They're 5 years now without a picture in the Oscars that's won? They're working from behind. And they're still working on a agenda that does not work. It's been proven that it does not work. And if you don't know what agenda I'm talking about, you know, it's going around Hollywood. It's a club foot to Hollywood that needs to be done away with and a prosthetic put on so they can get moving forward. Just saying. But that's my take. Listen, we went a little over 10 minutes here. I'm sorry about that, y'all, but I wanted to get this done because I was asked about it because of what we do here as content creators and what have you. I have been asked about it, and I wanted to clear it up. And they just cleared it up. And it's true. You know, the truth, they say the truth hurts. Take the pain and move on. I know it hurts. I'd love to sit down on Friday night and watch my favorite show, but they don't have one. I'd love to go to the movies on Saturday night with my wife and enjoy a film, but they don't have one. They've got to move forward. You know? Just saying. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back to talk about more as we go. This is Steve, and we are out.